Hi folks, I'm Zoe, I use they them pronouns, and welcome to my channel where we read a coffee and drink a book. Okay, so this weekly reading blog, I have a special thing going on, and that's it. I'm going to try to read and finish the three first books of Shadowhunters Chronicles. Am I going to do it? Am I capable enough of doing this? I have no idea, but I want to. I have this feeling I am capable of. So we're going to see if I am, or if it's going to be like the last blog and I'm going to DNF all of this. I hope not. I'm still going to talk about audiobooks I'm going to be reading. Currently, I'm listening to 9 Liars. That's the 5, 6 book in the Truly Divi series, although this one is a standalone, like it's part of the saga but it's a standalone, and I'm liking it so far. I don't think it's great like the Bots in the Boots, but pretty good. And right now I don't have time to read because I have other things to do, but hi because I have other things to do, but you're taking all the spots. Chill down. So it's impossible to film with my dog apparently. But where was I? Yeah. Sorry if you hear me with a weird accent. I'm in 9 Liars. They're in London, so pretty much all of them are talking with an accent, so it's going to stick with me for a little while. So yeah. Where was I? That wasn't what I was going to say. Yeah. I don't have time to read right now because I have other things to do, but I'm going to read in the afternoon. It's afternoon? Well, you know, the thing after eating in the day. Yeah. So, yeah, that's all the update I have for you now. And I hope you enjoyed this weekly reading blog. Bye bye. Hi, folks. Okay, so bad news. I didn't read anything of Shadowhunters, but I promise you I will do it. I will read these 3 books in this weekly reading blog. But I did something. I finished 9 Liars of Marine Johnson, Marine something. The book is going to be here or here, who knows. But okay, so this one, it wasn't like the Bots in the Boots. It was like the first 2 books in the series. It was pretty plain, not much going on, except in the romance. The romance was pretty angsty and I'm mad about it. I am mad about it. Just so it stays clear. Okay. Where was I? Yeah. I like it. I give it a 3 stars. It's a book interested. It's an interesting book. It's funny. It's carefree. It's okay, but for me it wasn't wow. It wasn't like oh my god. For me that was the What's in the Woods and kind of the Hand on the Wall. But I'm still desperately to know if it's going to be a 6th book on this series, because if it is, I am going to listen to it because I need it. I am addicted to this series now and I can't stop. I don't want to stop and I'm okay with it. Okay, so that's it about 9 Liars. 3 stars, good book, nothing extraordinary. And today I went to 2 Littles thrift stores and I got something. With something I mean 6 books. Okay, first of all, Eleanor Oliphant is completely fine. So I don't know what this book is about, but I remember wanting to read it a long time ago, and I saw it and I was like, why not? It's like €1, so why not? Then I really, really, really want to read this book, but it was so expensive in Amazon, and when I saw it, I went like, oh my god, they have it. And this is where it ends. So this book is going to be a pretty hard reading. It's about the school shooter. I know that. That's all I know about the book. That's all I need to know. It's probably going to make me cry. That's perfect. Then I have Let's Talk About Love. So the only thing I know about this book is that it has ace representation, and as an ace person I really want to read this because I don't ever see books with ace representation, and that makes me mad. So now I have this. Yay! So the next book, it was for like, the girl who I was going to pay told me like, these two books is €2. If you buy one more, it's still going to be €2. So I bought it because why not? That's Looking for Alaska. Am I going to read this book? I don't know. I want to, kind of. So now I have it. Yay. Then I talk about in my first blog how I got the second, fourth, and fifth book of the Harry Potter series in the first covers, and I'm excited to tell you that I got the first one in the original covers. See this beauty. And the sixth one, again original covers, beautiful. Now I'm only faulting the third one. There wasn't the seventh book, right? No. Or it was. I need to check that, because if that is, then I'm faulting two books instead of one. But my Harry Potter collection is growing, and I'm happy about that because I am not giving 1 cent of my money to J.K. Rowling. Hate that bitch. So yeah, that's basically the update I have for you guys. That I listened to an audiobook I didn't need to, and I bought these books. Yay! Oh yeah, I started The Name of the Wind in audiobook for a book club of Cass and Katie. I'm going to put their channels below. And I have no idea what this book is about because Scribd didn't give me a synopsis, so I'm just like going into it without nothing as a guide. And that's scary because this audiobook lasts 13 hours. 13 hours! That's like the longest audiobook I had ever heard for now, so I'm a little scared. Am I going to like it? I don't know, I'm like 3% in, but let's see how it goes. But I swear, my priority is going to be Shadowhunters from now on. I swear. That's all the update I have for you guys today, so bye bye. Hi folks, I have updates for you. I started reading Shadowhunters. Honestly, I just read 50 pages, so I'm going to be honest with you. I am not going to be able to read the three books this week. That said, we're going to keep going. Okay, so honestly, I know I'm just 50 pages in, but I forgot how much I really like this book and how I enjoy the characters and other things, and I forgot so many things about this book. Clary is 15. 15! This girl has trauma. This girl has issues. How can people hate her when she's 15? She's acting according to her age. Sorry, but that's something that annoys me so much because when you were 15, you were annoying too. She has the right to be annoying. Anyways, so I just read 50 pages. I'm just going to read more tomorrow because today I don't have any more time. But yeah, that's it. And I started 2 audiobooks. One I talked about, one I didn't. So I started The Name of the Wine for the book club of Cass and Katie. And let me tell you. First of all, here's the book. Yeah, that's it. Let me tell you, this book is hard. Not hard in a way that it's difficult emotionally to read, but hard that is difficult to understand. And I know I only 13% in. I know this is a long audiobook, but it's just so much. So much. And I'm struggling to keep going with it. I am doing my best, but I am struggling. But I am going to finish it. But how I say, this book is really hard for me. It's a lot of fantasy. I don't read a lot of fantasy. I want to, but I don't. So I started another audiobook to take a little breath, I don't know how to say it in English, sorry. And that's it, don't breathe a word. And this audiobook, I just released it because The Name of the Wine, I'm listening to it to 2.0 speed because otherwise I'm going to be bored out of my mind. I'm not going to pay attention to it. So when I started this book, I started it in 2.0 speed when I usually listen to audiobooks in 1.8. And believe me, there is a difference. So first of all, I was annoyed at the characters because I was oh my gosh, this girl is so annoying. I'm a hypocrite. I just said I can't believe how people are annoyed at Clary, and then here I am telling how I am annoyed at these characters, but well. And then I realized that probably because I'm listening to them at 2.0 speed, and that probably has to do a lot with it, But at the same time, I feel like I'm not really a fan of the writing. I feel it's very just juvenile for this kind of book and very, I don't know, not serious. I swear to you, one of the phrases the protagonist says is TBH, to be honest, but she doesn't say to be honest, she says TBH, and I was what the fuck, why would you say that? But anyways, this is a mystery. It's a timeline in the present and the past about these 2 girls. In the past is where this war was happening and nuclear bombs were happening, and these teachers happens to have an idea to put 6 students in a basement kind of thing to resist the bombs, and 5 of them survives, 1 doesn't. And in the present, this girl is invited to be part of a secret society, and she's really excited because she's lonely and doesn't have friends, and that's the only thing she talks about for 30 minutes, I swear to you. So that's the book. That's what it's about. Am I enjoying it? Not so much. Am I liking it? Not so much, but I'm going to continue to listen to it because one, I want to reach my goal for this year books, and two, I need a second book to be able to listen to the name of the wind. You know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Really, just pretty stressed out and burn out with all the things I have to do. But anyways, it's just like that's life, my dudes. That's life. So yeah, I'm going to go, and you're going to see tomorrow me reading this beach. I'm excited for it. I want to read at least 100 pages if I'm able to. I don't know if I'm going to be able to because my brain is burning and I am burning with it. Slay. Okay, I'm going to stop talking because I am saying nonsense at this point. So, yeah. Bye bye. Hi, folks. Okay, so today is Thursday and I'm going to concentrate in reading Shadowhunters because I want to make a progress. So I just realized I never told you what happened a few days ago. So do you remember the haul I made you see? Well, I was putting those books in my bookshelf and it broke. Like it generally broke. And like one candle that was there broke and I was like calling to my mom like, Mom, and she was like, what's happening? And was like, my bookshelf broke. And she was like, but how? And I was like, I don't know, I was putting books in it. And like they fix it, but now I can't put books in there because it's going to break again. And now look at this. My bookshelf looked like this, like totally empty, and my sister's bed looked like this, with all the books I have. And I have this bookshelf that now I'm scared to hell that it's going to break anytime soon. And it's over my bed, so technically it's going to break over my head and I'm like screaming, crying, throwing up, you know. But it was like really funny and really sad at the same time, and now I have to buy a new bookshelf. But it was, I don't know what happened. I was just putting books, and now I think we have a new definition to it's never enough books, because apparently it is. For my bookshelf, it is. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you that story because I remember I forgot to tell you, and I was like, how could I forget to tell you guys this? And yeah, so yeah, plans for today: read as much as Shadowhunters as I can, and don't cry in the process. I update you guys soon enough. Hi folks, so maybe I skipped Friday and Saturday of this weekly reading blog and I didn't read Shadowhunters. Yeah, so that happened. Let's move on. I have actually updates for you. First of all, I decided to DNF the name of the wine. It just wasn't for me, you know. Just I like fantasy, but I like young adult fantasy. For me, high fantasy is just too much, too heavy, too difficult to understand, and it isn't for me, you know. It's just like a lot to digest, and I don't like high fantasy, and that book was so much high fantasy that I just couldn't do it. I put you in my bed so you won't interrupt me, and you interrupt me. Look, he's in my bed. You know, he sleeps there usually with me at night, but today I put them here now so he won't interrupt me, and he interrupts me anyway. Okay, let's keep going. So, oh, this is going to be complicated. Okay, so remember the audiobook I was talking about? Don't breathe a word. Don't breathe a word. Okay, I finished it. I hated it. It was horrible. Like, half of the book is the protagonist talking about how she doesn't want to be alone, and the other half is the protagonist talking how she doesn't want her group of friends. Like, I understand that because her group of friends is like a secret crazy society, but it's like, girl, you wanted friends, you have friends, so stop complaining about it. I liked it, the POV of the past, but I don't know, this book is so basic, is so handed to it, you know. It's just like this villain makes these big promises of ruining her future if she reveals his truth, and then she does it and he does nothing. It's like she win and didn't lose anything, and I think it was handed to them, you know, like they didn't need to do anything in the book to get what they got. So I didn't really like it. I give it a 2 stars. I just finished it for the sake of finishing it, and that's it. And I started If He Had Been With Me in audiobook. I am liking it so far. It's really interesting seeing the past, and then in the middle how she interrupts and sees and says things like if he had been with me or if we weren't apart, and I like that. I feel it that what are you doing? I feel it puts a great mystery in the book, in like even though we know what happens, and I am showing it, but I feel like TikTok made it too big, you know? Like, I think I had a lot more of it. I really can't do this way. Oh my god. So he needed to get out because that wasn't working. Where was I? Yeah, I think TikTok made me had a lot more of expectations in this book. I was expecting it to be a lot more sad than it's being, but I don't know what, like how much I am in. Give me a sec. I am 71% in, and I have hopes that this 30% can give me this sadness I need, you know. I need this book to emotionally destroy me. But yeah, that's the book update. I didn't read anything else of Shadowhunters. I am sorry for that. I am going to read it in another weekly reading blog. Let's hope. Let's hope to God. Okay, but I have another new. So remember how I tell you that I broke my bookshelf? I got a new one and it looks amazing. Look. Let me show you. Look at this. Ignore the mess. But look at this. It doesn't focus. Why aren't you focusing? Okay, but look. I have these of Harry Potter here because I didn't know what to put. I have books. I have this, Star Wars thingies. More books. My tablet. More books. My notebooks for my book. And then the Ed's bookshelf, I just have some books, a toy, and this amazing drawing my girlfriend made for me for our first anniversary. So It looks amazing, doesn't it? I absolutely love it. Like, I had a mini mental breakdown while buying it. So, funny story, like, I was telling my sister, like, well, maybe we'll put it here, and she was like, but I won't have any space. And I thought she was mad at me, so I started crying in the middle of a IKEA, like, my sister is mad at me. And my dad was like, no, she isn't mad, she loves you. And I was like, no, that's not true. And there were people passing by, and I was like full on panic attack. So yeah, that was funny, but I ended up having my bookshelf. So the end of the story is great, like a lovable end of story. So yeah, this is going to be the end of the weekly reading blog. I know it's really short and I didn't updating anything, but I really needed to take a break because I was exhausting myself, and I just couldn't let that happen, you know? I just needed a break. But I promise it will be better, this other weekly reading blog. I hope you like this video. I hope you enjoy seeing me try to read and fail some books. And if you like it, please leave a like, leave a comment. I love reading your comments and responding to them. And please subscribe to my channel. It will mean a lot to me. And I love you, folks. Bye bye.